Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And Melbourne is back in lockdown, so things are limited again. So I actually took the day off today to do some like touristy vlogs, that sort of stuff, but obviously with the restrictions back in place, can't really do any of that. So I think for the next few weeks the coming vlogs are going to be more like sit down stuff at home. I was also thinking of doing like what I eat in the day sort of like video. If you guys would like to see that, definitely let me know down in the comment box down below. So today I am actually going to go out because it's one of the things that I am allowed to do. The doctor said to go for a blood test and also for a scan. I think it's an ultrasound that I'm going to be doing. I'm not overly worried, it's just more of I'm annoyed that it's there and it's constant, so it'd be nice to get some answers. A little worried, like I'm not gonna lie, because my mum has had a history of thyroid problems and apparently it also runs in the family. So apparently her thyroid started playing up around my age. I'm like 30 now, so it might be that. So that's why the blood test and the scan, just to see what's going on, but really it's more just the discomfort that I'm dealing with at the moment. So going to do that, and then I'm also going to go to the supermarket to grab a couple of essentials. Okay, so I've just played a little bit of my game and we're going to head off soon. I've had a little quick snack. I've just had one of these are the Bounce protein balls. So the one I like to have is the coconut macadamia, mostly because this one is a high percentage of protein, so it's 21% or 21.5%, also has a lower carb rating. I try and have those with like lunch or just like throughout the day, like maybe once a day I should say, 3 times or 4 times a week. I try not to have them every day because I know it's not very good for you unless you're actually working out all the time. But yeah, I like to have one of those every now and then just to make myself feel full. And yeah, just, I avoid like snacking on delicious unhealthy things. So after my scan, like I said, we're going to go to the supermarket. So I've also got my mask, and if there is a chance, I'm going to see if I can go stop by a chemist I should say, to grab some more masks. The Premier here in Melbourne has advised that we should wear masks if we can't avoid you know, getting too close to people or can't stick to the social distancing rules. And honestly, my experience at the supermarket's been like that. People just have no, yeah, there's a reason why our numbers are going up, because people just can't stay away. It is very cold. Okay, so I have finished my scan and now we're at the fresh produce aisle. And I have got an onion and some bananas because I want to make some banana bread at some point. But now I'm at the deli. I'm going to grab some meats. Sorry, I didn't really vlog too much at the supermarket. I was just getting a little bit awkward, and there was like a couple of people that just kept staring at me when I had my phone out and like recording stuff. So I decided to just stop and I'll just show you guys what I purchased. I've got some gyoza or dumplings. I think these are like Korean dumplings. So before my sister went back to Hong Kong, she gave me a lot of her like frozen foods, and she had these. I thought they were like pork gyoza, but forgot that she has gone, I think she's now vegan. Yeah, I think she's vegan or she's vegetarian, or she kind of like ping-pongs between the two. I don't know. But these are vegetarian, I believe, dumplings. Yes, dumplings. These are like Korean style. Yeah, so I've just got them in there with some water and a bit of oil so that I can pan fry them. Okay, so here's a quick overview of stuff that I purchased today at the supermarket. So we normally shop at Coles. I did purchase some meats and vegetables as well, but they're in the freezer in the fridge now, so I don't really want to take them out to show you guys again. But I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff, like in terms of like what I'm doing for my diet and stuff. That's been helping keep my calorie count low and help me burn some more fats. So earlier I showed you guys these. These are the Bounce Coconut Macadamia Protein Energy Balls. So like I said, I have this sometimes with lunch, just to kind of like give me an extra bit of energy and make me feel full throughout the day. And sometimes I don't even feel hungry for dinner if I have that with lunch. So as you guys can see, I've picked out more. I decided to try new flavors as well. I don't think I've tried the peanut. I can't remember if I've tried the peanut. It looks familiar, but I thought I'd get that one. I've got the maple pecan. I love this. This one's yummy. And then this one's new to me, lemon coconut. I don't know how I feel about that, so I'm gonna try that out. I've also mentioned in my Instagram stories and my vlogs, I don't really have like normal milk anymore with my coffees. I tend to just have almond milk. I prefer this one over the Coles one. I actually have one that I still have here that's from Coles, like their own Coles brand, like this one. This one's okay, but I find sometimes the flavouring is a little bit hit or miss. I prefer this one. This one's the unsweetened vanilla. It tastes really good, and as you can see, 40 calories per serving. So you know, if you put a little bit of this in your coffee, it works well. I don't like adding this to my scrambled eggs though. Like the almond taste just makes it feel a bit weird for me, but that's just a personal preference. I also grabbed some almond flour. I have this one that I purchased last time. This one is the baking flour. It says flax almonds. This one's got some flax seed, I think. I don't remember, flaxseed. But I do plan on making some carrot cake bread, so I thought I'd get some more of this and add it with the other flour. That way I have more to work with. Also these have also helped me with my cravings for chips, crisps, because sometimes I do crave like crunch. So Harvest Snaps are really good. They come in so many flavors now. This is one of my new favorites, the cheddar and jalapeno, because it's so good. It's just got the right amount of heat. Then we've also got this Lindel's dairy cheese slices. These are lactose free because my partner does have an issue with lactose. So got those because we've got some burger patties as well that I got from Coles. I got some cinnamon ground because I read one of the recipes for the carrot cake needs a bit of cinnamon, so I thought I'd grab that. We've switched to Moccona. I still love my Nestle Blend 53 or 43 it is, I don't remember anymore. But this one's really good as well, especially if you just have black coffee. This is really good, goes down really well and doesn't give me acid reflux. And then I have got the Australian salted peanuts. I just like to have a handful of these every now and then, like maybe after dinner if I'm still feeling a bit peckish, and that way I don't just grab chips or something like that. And this is the bread that I have been using, or we have been using actually, because my partner's just finished his HCG. This one is the Alpine bread's lower carbs. So this is, I think it even says keto friendly. Yeah, it says keto friendly. Look, I like baking my own bread, but sometimes I don't have time, so finding this as an alternative was a great discovery. Okay, I think I've cooked way too many of them, so I think I've got 11, so I'm going to have 6 for lunch, and then I'm just going to put 5 away. And yes, they're a little bit crispy because while I was vlogging I got distracted and I didn't realize that they were overcooking on one side. My bad, but they're still edible. So I'm just going to pop them into the fridge. And I like to have my dumplings with some rice. Normally I'll have some brown rice, but I thought I'd go for white rice because we've had the white rice for ages and I don't want that to spoil. Yeah. It's almost done, maybe another 5 minutes. I know eating dumplings with rice isn't probably the most authentic way of doing it, but I'm doing this the Filipino way. When I used to live in the Philippines, they used to have pretty much everything with rice, so it's kind of like one of those habits that I've brought along with me ever since I've moved over to Australia, and honestly I'm not complaining, it is delish. So for the sauce that I dip my dumplings in, I just mix in some soy sauce and some vinegar, so 2 parts vinegar, 1 part soy sauce. That's how I like my ratio because I like it to be a little bit vinegary. Yeah, so just like dunk it in there, then take a bite of it and then have some rice, and that is like my little dumpling rice meal. Okay, so we're now in the filming room. We had fish and chips, or I had fish and chips, and my partner had a halal snack pack. We ordered it through Uber Eats. If you guys don't know what a halal snack pack is, this is what it looks like. So the place we ordered from, it definitely tasted like it was more like Middle Eastern sort of like food, because even the fish was like seasoned Middle Eastern, and I don't particularly like the seasoning that a lot of Middle Eastern food tends to have. not that it's bad, it's just not my preference, which is why I don't really eat a lot of Middle Eastern sort of food. So don't think we're going to be ordering from them again, unless my partner just wants the snack pack, then I'll order that for him. Yeah, anyway, I just wanted to do a little quick haul here for you guys. So first things up is this really cool hair straightener from Dyson. This one is the Dyson Corral. So I am partnering up with them to do a video tutorial for my Instagram at some point. So they asked me if I wanted to try it out and do a video in exchange, so that's pretty much how that worked, and I was more than happy to accept that. I was more than happy to accept those terms and conditions because this thing is expensive. I do have a straightener flat iron already, but Dyson makes incredible products. So I decided why not add another one to my collection. It's so pretty, because I think the ones you see in the ads are like silver and pink, whereas this one's like this really beautiful purple shade. It is absolutely stunning. Also comes with this heat resistant velvet bag. It's stunning. Honestly, the packaging, everything is stunning. So this is one of those wireless hair straighteners, so stunning. Also really like the charging port it has. Also the cable charges, also the cable goes here, so you can use this as the charging dock. Otherwise you can plug it in straight there. So yeah, I've only really used it maybe once or twice, and so far I've been really impressed, and I've only really used the lowest heat setting. Granted, I don't have the most unruly hair or like curly or anything like that, but I do get waves, especially. But I do have waves as well. But I do have waves. That's why I straighten my hair sometimes, because I really want more of that straight look in certain parts and the wave in certain parts, if that makes sense. Anyway, last product I wanted to show you guys is something that I ordered from DigiDirect. This is the Ceramic SRXM1. I got this from a place called DigiDirect, which is basically a camera website. So they sell cameras, accessories for cameras and filming, that sort of stuff, but they also have physical stores. They have one here in Melbourne, and they also have one in Sydney as far as I'm aware. That's where I also got my cameras. I was going to say my camera, but this one was also from them as well. I'm not entirely sure if they're grey market, to be honest, because they seem to be very cheap, like grey market pricing, but I remember my camera is actually said Australian warranty, so not sure why, but they tend to be the most inexpensive. I got this mic so that I could use it for this camera. This is the Canon M50. This is what I use for like some of my video. I'll link a video as an example of where I use this. So I basically bought this because I wanted a high quality vlogging camera. So obviously I'm still filming on my Canon G7X because I couldn't be bothered filming with this big boy today, but yeah, I kind of alternate between the two cameras. But yeah, I wanted this more for like my travel recommendation videos so that I could put a mic, because yes, this one has a mic port, and this is what I've also been using for like my sit-down beauty videos, because again, the mic. But the mic that I use, well, this is the one I use inside here. It's quite large. It's like huge compared to the camera. I also have the Rode video mic, which is a big puffy thing that sits on top. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit obnoxious. I mean, obviously having a camera on a tripod vlogging outside is already like really in your face, and I wanted to like decrease that as much as possible. If I could just have this, that way I kind of just look like your ordinary tourist just taking photos, but I still wanted the mic quality. So I did some research and I found this mic. This mic seems to be a really good alternative. I haven't actually tried it out yet. I actually ordered this like a month ago. Yeah, maybe a month and a half ago, but because there was a lot of shipping problems with the whole coronavirus and stuff, it only just arrived, because I think this is produced in China. So I'll show you the mic. It is tiny. Let me just compare it to my phone so you get an idea of how small it is. So Pixel 4 XL is very small. And I also wanted this because it is also a directional mic, so you can sort of twist it one way, you can twist it the other way. Alright, I finally got the muff on, so as you guys can see, it's really not that big. So if I kept it like that, it's not as in your face, it's quite inconspicuous. And again, like I said, if I wanted to like do a little bit of commentary, I can just twist the mic that way towards me and then I can talk to it. Yeah, I'll test the audio and then I'll probably do a video on it, comparing this to like the Rode VideoMic Pro Go. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me. If you guys would like to see more of me, head over to @MrKenDenis on Instagram. And if you guys would like to see more like the travel, relaxed, scenic sort of Instagram stuff, head over to Life of Ken, which is going to be the official Instagram that I linked to this account. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you guys. Bye.